We're not walking.
Roxy.
Wait. I need to wait till he leaves.
Roxy.
I don't like it when he looks at me. He's always checking if we go to the gas station and stuff.
Why? To see if you're gonna
Wait,
be
oh
someone's
my
house
God.
again. Roxy, it's the other one.
Well, can look at the other one.
Yeah, okay, wait till it loads. Oh, I can't do it.
Look at her backing up, okay?
Ahora sí, prendelo.
Take her, get there, que se quite.
Oh, the seatbelts don't work. Wait, Roxy, wait!
What?
You have to wait! Roxy, I swear if you crash on everything, you don't fix it. Wait.
Did they fix it?
What? I fixed it. The one that's messed up is my car.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to stand it, but I can't. Roxy, I swear.
Okay, I back out like this, right?
Roxy, wait!
Stop! Don't scare me like that. Wait, no quiero.
No, para el otro lado, Roxy.
Es que voy a banquetear.
You're not.
Tell me what if I'm gonna hit anything behind me.
You're gonna hit the police.
Okay, I guess it's right.
No.
Yeah, I do. What's wrong with your truck?
What, nigga? What do you mean?
El volante is like it sticks.
How do you feel driving my badass truck?
I feel.
Oh, sorry guys. I'm about to leave to Mexico and wash my clothes here. My mama's. This is my old high school. Girl, if you don't stop. Oh. Go. Ooh, sissy bear. Dale. Oh, stop. Sissy, you really know how to drive, huh? Dang, sissy bear, I see you. With your half price.
Stop.
Little babies. Roxy, I swear. Roxy!
What?
You look how close that is.
That's so far.
You scared?
No, just cause of that. I feel cooler driving this than the Tundra.
It's loud too.
Yeah.
Lame.
It's just a TD's discounts.
Hey!
104.5.
You like my this? Roxy, stop me!
Luego me pongo a fumar hierbita mala, como me encanta. Nadie sabe los problemas que hay en casa. De fresa me gusta más, en un cóctel especial, color dorado. El efecto del momento va ingresando. Si me quedo callado es porque ya llega despacio. En menos de un minuto me pongo bien marihuano. Ay, tiro al pues estoy relajado. Las calles del este, a todas las extrañé y en la escuelita.
Yeah? I just got new youngers on here too.
Oh, this is Adolfo's truck, right?
Yeah. Well, it used to be. Look at the castle, guys.
Every time I see them, they're still like, we want our truck.
They what?
They want their truck back.
Really?
The girls love this truck.
So this is gonna be my babysitter, guys, and she's doing a really bad job.
It won't come out.
¡That's so gross! Roxy, sácalo para afuera. Oh, you just stepped on it! Just kidding.
Open the door.
Ay, Ella. Roxy, why you got it from the
down from the pond.
But you have to put her on the floor. Hurry. Roxanne. Are you outside? So today, guys, I'm taking care of my sister, and I haven't uploaded a video in a good minute. So we're gonna do like a video of me eating and being fat ass eating carne con chile, because I told my mom, I was like, I'll take care of your child if you make me carne con chile. Of embarrassing moments, or like our first time, or what are we gonna do?
You're telling a story time for the first time.
The first time you fell off a horse. What? Close it. The first time I fell off a horse?
The first time I fell off a horse, I was talking to the camera to you.
Doesn't matter. I'm talking to a food shit.
Okay.
The
first time I fell off a horse, I was at my friend Lily's house.
No, you weren't. No.
And I'll tell you a story.
No.
I was like 8.
It wasn't
I was
even
on
that.
chocolate.
That wasn't your first time.
Yes, it
No,
was.
and that time was Colorado or whatever. The fat horse.
When I fell on when I was running.
It was like it was at Yewa. The one that had the one that had like a smooth gallop.
And then I was jumping, and then when I was in the air, it went like this, and I fell right on the rocks.
And like everybody like saw her, and we're like, just don't look at her, so she won't cry, And then like we just turned, and she was good. And as soon as we all looked at her, she was like, ah! But yeah, it was like it was really bad.
I fell on the rocks, and there was only one spot with rocks.
Yeah, literally, like it was all like grass or no, not grass, but like she had bad like no, but that wasn't the first time though. When you grabbed onto the no.
That's the same time.
Yeah,
because I was reaching for the tree.
There
Yo,
was no tree.
I fell under the tree where the rocks were. I was running.
I'm talking about when you were like extra little, and I think you were on that pinto that like no one was able to like train or whatever, and like el caballo se sacudió, and like she like fell, but she was like hanging onto the greñas. I was like, oh my god, it was funny. And I think since then, like, she didn't want to get on a horse, but she was like,
my dad made me get on right away.
I know, but like she didn't want to after that. That was in California. We still live in California, guys.
They probably don't know what we're talking about. We're so bad at telling stories. Isn't the first time you fell was it was you, my dad, and my mom? And my mom fell.
For real? Okay, so my mom, like, each time she gets on a horse, she always ends up falling, like bad. And that time, I think my mom was pregnant by you, right? So my dad had a mora and traía un potrillo, and then you went like over there in California, like it's like rivers and stuff, and like, you know, like you can go walk to them. And back in the day, my family was skinny, you know. Back in the day,
Was
like,
what?
Skinny.
Oh.
So the Yewa, she was like big, you know, like estaba alta and like fat or whatever. And I was like, me and my dad were in the saddle, and I was in front, and my mom was like atrás, so she had like hold on to the hoyo de la montura. And we went to the river, and like, you know how like si pones like el pie like se te hunde like in the sand, so that's what happened. And I was like, oh, like stop. And the like el río, like it was going. And then el potrito like se fue al río, so like the potrillo was leaving, so the yegua got like all like sad, like not sad, like asustada, yeah. So se fue like pa dentro, so there we go, shit. Roxy going that, I mean Jenny going over there, and my mom like pegándose acá atrás, and like there was a rock and she hit her head, and my dad, I don't know where the hell he went.
He went for the potrillo.
Yeah, like he did not care about none of us. Like I was over here. I always said that que me like traiga un palo. I was like, oh my god, like I can't breathe, like, cause I didn't know how to swim, you know. And man, like, 10 minutes later, I was like, Mom, like, where's my dad? She's like, fue por el pinche potrillo. And here he comes with the potrillo. And then, like, he didn't even ask if we were okay or anything. It was funny. It was sad. It was scary at that moment. Like, I didn't know what to do.
Weren't you like little?
I like 6, like 7. It was a good memory though.
We're 7 years apart.
I got another one. What's the baddest thing you've done in school?
Got in a fight.
No, like, okay, that's bad, but okay, when you were like in elementary.
I didn't do anything bad till this year.
Let me remind you right quick, Sissy Bear. So we have this cousin. I don't want to say his name because, you know. That he showed my sis, because we go to Mexico like a lot. And he lives in Mexico, obviously. And he had like this ringtone. I think he came over here. Oh, levántate, pinche something.
I remember.
What did it say?
I don't remember, but I remember that.
I think like it said, levántate, pinche cabrón.
No,
or pinche-
levántate, pinche huevo.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so my sister was like, I think that was like her first words ever. My sister would like, she would say that a lot, like, because she would repeat it, and my dad was like, you know, stop saying that. And se lo decía él and everything, and we're just like, damn. And my dad, like, he never heard us, like, he was just, I'm until now, like swinging at us and shit. But we were, cause I would go like to my mom to pick her up and stuff, like, cause I came out first, and then we would go to her. And then the teacher was like, su hija le paró el dedo malo a un niño y le dijo que se levantara pinche de su asiento. And I'm like, girl, she was like hiding behind me and everything. She's like, don't tell my mom. I was like, girl, your mama's right here. She heard everything. Oh my God, it was so bad.
Remember when they picked you up from school and they were like, se murió, and she got us McDonald's and everything.
Yes. Oh no. Okay, this is the saddest story of my life. So I had this dog que se llamaba Peluchín, and I got him in Nochis, and like the guy that gave me that dog.
Peluchín's such a cute name.
Yeah, like he literally looked like a little peluche because he was just so fluffy. So that dog, we lived in California, where we had that trampoline, and we had like an arena and like Aerisas, and Isabella lived in front of us, and like then
I never lived there.
Yeah. My sister. How did you not live there, girl? You were born in Oxnard, and then we went to Ojai. When we lived like up in the mountains, Roxy.
I was little. I was a baby.
Well, she was little. Thing is that that dog, like every morning I would go and, you know, be like, Peluchín, and he would like come down like from the mountain or like, you know, whatever, and he would, you know, like before I leave to school, like le daba de comer and stuff. And one morning I was like, Peluchín, and he wouldn't come, and I was like, Peluchín, and like he just never came, and I was like out there like for 30 minutes, and I was like, Mom, like he's not coming, you know, can you feed him when when you come back and drop me off from school, whatever. She's like, sí, mija. So the whole day I was like, damn, I wonder what happened to my dog, because like he always comes like a la primera que le hablo. So yeah, like my mom picked me up and stuff. So like, you know, 8 hours already passed. And she was like, her face was like swollen. She like, it looked like she cried, you know, and I was like, ¿Qué tienes? And she's like, nada. And I was like, what's wrong, Mom? Like, tell me. And she just started crying, and I was like, So she's like, mija, ¿quieres McDonald's? This girl never buys McDonald's because she said like it's bad for you, and it is bad for you. But I love McDonald's, so I like each time I would want McDonald's, like I would ask my dad to tell me to buy for me. But my mom was like, mija, ¿quieres McDonald's? And I was like, hell yeah, you know. So I went to McDonald's, and I was like eating or whatever, and then I was like, Mom, did he come back? And then she's like, she just like stared at me, and then she just started crying. And I was like, what happened? Like, tell me, like, is his leg broken or like what, you know?
Is his leg broken?
Something. And then she's like, I want you to see for yourself and stuff. And I was like, no, like, tell me, like, I don't want to get home and, like, go crazy. So, my hamper, I threw it. Because I was just, like, I was going crazy. And then, we got home, and, like, he was just, like, in this bag. And then I touched it, and it was, like frozen, you know? And I was like, what the hell? And it was Peluchin, guys. Like, he came back, like, after, like, when my mom came back home, she saw him, right? And then that, like, estaba todo, like, his piernita was, like, all, like, quebrada, and, like, he had, like, bites all over, like, apenas, like, that's why he didn't come, because he couldn't walk. So she took him to the hospital, and, yep, he died at the hospital. So, like, me lo entregaron, like, all frozen. It was so, like, it was the worst day of my life, like, and ever since then, I didn't want no dog, like, nothing. But then somebody else was like, oh, you want a Peluchino? I'm like, oh my God, yeah. But I have a black one. Juju! And a white one.
Juju! They're probably pooping in my room.
This food is so good.
Man,
I'm almost done.
he's not even fluffy no more.
I know, I want to go get him a haircut today. Pick him up because I'm eating.
Juju!
He smells so good.
Juju! Time to come over here.
Come over here. Juju, for real. Ew, did y'all just see that? Right? Juju, quit bleeding. Oh! Juju, quit being mean. Where is he?
On the other side.
Juju. Girl, he don't like you. Look at him, guys.
Ay! Oh, that's good.
Ay. That was good. But, yeah, so what's the status? Scoot over, Roxy, because my camera isn't that. Woo! So, what's your sad story?
Chocolate died because of your horse. Yeah, you know what I remember? It's so cheesy that I remember
Chocolate
this.
is like her favorite horse.
You know what I remember that you told me, and I was like, oh. You're like look at the closest star to the moon, and I looked and I was like, you're like the chocolate, and I was like, And you probably
That horse
just
is really good, like really good.
but yours kicked it. It
There
broke
was
it.
more. No, there was more horses in the ranch, and like they were all loose. And
But
my
Jigga
dad
kicks
hated-
them. Jigga's known for kicking horses.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, huh? When we first got him, because he was so rude.
It was really weird.
No, I remember the first day you got on him and you were
But
like,
now
no,
he's
tío,
like the
tenga. Bye.
All right, guys, we are out of stories to say or to tell. Hope y'all like this video. We'll be doing later on. We're gonna be doing some retos because this is the only girl I can actually play with, and I won't get mad at.
Whatever. You get mad at anybody you play with.
Anyways. You see? I didn't even get mad.
I want this. Can I have it?
Oh, this is
mine. She was gonna
Did y'all hear that, guys? Okay. Bye, guys. We'll be back with another video.